Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? All right, all right. It's good to see everybody here. We got a lot of folks here that care deeply about the city. Grateful to see Chief Coughlin here to support a fellow on the other side of the public safety aisle, and Assistant Chief Etienne Bagtana. Thank you for all your service and work for the city. I see former Commissioner Walker here, Police Commissioner Walker. Thank you for being here as well. I understand Fairfield Police Chief Paris is here. State's Attorney Jack Doyle is here as well. Thank you for being here as well. And I saw, I believe, Alder Punzo. Someone said Alder Punzo was floating around. Commissioner Dawson is here. Thank you for stepping up. This is month 3 or 4, something like that? 4, so it's been a journey. This is an exciting moment for our city. It's an exciting moment for our city. As mayor, one of my greatest privileges is seeing the courageous work of the men and women of the police department, and the work that is consistently advocated for by the union president, Mr. Cotto, and supported by our leadership in the police department. Our officers care deeply about our residents and their city, and work tirelessly every day to keep our residents safe. And so please, when you see a police officer, say thank you for their work. They work also closely with other friends of ours, like the leadership of Joe Vitale in the call center that we have, the PSAP call center. Thank you, Joe, for the work that you do as well. While much work remains ahead of us, thanks to the hard work of our police department, we are making incredible progress as a community, building on the work of past leadership. As we previously shared in 2025, overall crime decreased by 23% compared to 2024. That includes a 39% decline in violent crime and a 22% decline in property crime. Importantly, gun violence has also reached its lowest level, recorded level in New Haven than in any point in the last decade. Police department is continuing to do great work in 2026 with quick arrests on firearm-related incidents that have occurred to date. We have a multi-pronged approach to confronting violence in our community that uses state-of-the-art technology, community policing, violence prevention and interruption programs, partnerships, other programs that we've begun in recent years like Elm City Compass. It's an all hands on deck, and while we have a lot more work to do, we're making incredible progress. To help continue that progress, we need an incredible leader. Someone in the department that can lead officers in the department with professional integrity and fairness in the pursuit of safety and justice for our residents and community. And today I am here to announce that I believe we have such a leader in David Zannelli. I'm proud to nominate him as the next Chief of Police for the City of New Haven. David Zannelli is an 18-year veteran of the New Haven Police Department, 18 years, and has dedicated nearly his entire professional career to keeping New Haveners safe. I've had the privilege of working him closely over the last several years at active crime scenes, at community meetings with residents, and in many quieter conversations about how we can strengthen public safety in our community. Through those interactions, he's earned my trust. And through his tenure at the police department, he has also earned the respect and admiration of his fellow officers and community members. Acting Chief Zannelli knows this department and he knows this city. He has steadily progressed through the ranks of the department, graduating from the New Haven Police Academy back in 2008, and then officer, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, assistant chief, and now acting chief. His leadership responsibilities have also steadily increased over time, including overseeing the major crimes and sexual assault unit as sergeant, supervising the homicide unit as sergeant, serving as the district manager of Fairhaven. I see Robbie Roberts here, that's a big fan of you, Chief Zannelli, leading the internal affairs unit as lieutenant, serving the professional standards and training division as captain, serving the patrol operations division and investigative services division as assistant chief of police, and in January I named him acting police chief following the unexpected departure of former Chief Jacobson. And this is perhaps where I'm most impressed with Chief Zannelli, in addition to Chiefs Bagtana and Etienne. when a moment of maximum testing came, when he and his colleagues were confronted with illegal actions and misuse of public funds by their commanding officer, they chose to do the right thing. They chose to follow the law, and they chose to come forward courageously and report that. And that shows that they put all else aside to follow their integrity and their conscience, and for that we're grateful. As assistant chief, and for the last 2.5 months as acting chief, David Zannelli has stepped up to lead the police department through a period of great progress in reducing crime and a period of real challenge during an unexpected leadership change. I am confident that David Zannelli will lead the New Haven Police Department with professionalism, integrity, and fairness in the pursuit of safety and justice for our residents. This professionalism has also been recognized by many community organizations which have acknowledged him for his distinguishing service to our community, including the New Haven Board of Alders Black and Hispanic Caucus Local Heroes Award, the Bereavement Care Network Community Service Award. I acknowledge Commissioner Dawson's here as a leader of the Bereavement Care Network program, the Mary Wade Outstanding Leadership Award, and most recently he's been nominated for the 2026 Distinguished Alumni Award from the University of New Haven, among other recognitions. And while on the topic of education, I see Dr. Joyner here from the Board of Education. Dr. Joyner, thank you for being here. Acting Chief Zannelli earned his master's degree in public administration from the University of New Haven, a master's certificate in criminal justice from the University of Virginia, and a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Sal Virginia University. He is also a graduate of the FBI National Academy and the Police Executive Research Forum, and a post-certified police instructor and adjunct professor at the University of New Haven. I mean, what has this guy not done? David Zannelli has the training, the background, the knowledge, the experience, and respect of his colleagues and community to lead this department. I want to thank you, Chief Zannelli, for your willingness to step up at this time and take the leadership mantle. This will be pending the Board of Alders approval, because we will be submitting Chief Zannelli's name as a communications for the confirmation process. I also want to take a moment to, Chief Zannelli, thank your wife, Natasha, and your 3 children, because this is undoubtedly a family endeavor, and for you to have the support of your family to serve our community and put yourself at the forefront, and the hours that you will commit to time away from your family, we're grateful to them as well. So congratulations, and before we hand it over to Chief Zannelli for some words, I'd like to ask Commissioner Rivero to share a few words with us as well. Commissioner.
Good afternoon, everyone. So as Chair of the Board of Police Commissioners, I've had the privilege of working collaboratively with Chief David Zannelli throughout his tenure in the various roles within the New Haven Police Department. And over the years, I have observed firsthand his strong work ethic, his unwavering dedication to law enforcement, and his thoughtful engagement with colleagues and community members alike. Chief Zannelli places great value on relationship building and collaboration, both within the department and across the community. He has consistently demonstrated an ability to lead, mentor, and support department personnel while maintaining high professional standards. His leadership has contributed to improved morale and a culture of accountability within the department. He's a firm believer in community policing. Chief Zannelli has prioritized transparency and open communication with the residents and community partners. He has worked diligently to strengthen trust and to foster positive relationships between officers and the citizens of the city of New Haven. During his time as Assistant Chief and Acting Chief, I have especially appreciated his commitment to keeping both myself and the board well informed of departmental developments. Our collaborative efforts have focused on advancing the meaningful improvements while also maintaining a strong connection to the community that we serve. So I have the utmost confidence in Chief Zannelli's ability to lead the New Haven Police Department into a new era defined by accountability, fairness, continued community engagement, and the professional development of officers whom the public can trust and rely upon. These priorities are central to the mission of the Board of Police Commissioners, and Chief Zannelli shares and upholds these values. So I, along with the Board of Police Commissioners, fully support Mayor Eliker's nomination of Chief David Zannelli as the next permanent chief of the Police Department for the City of New Haven, and I look forward to working together and continuing on the progress that we have started already. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here today. I want to start off by saying how incredibly humbled and grateful I am to Mayor Eliker for nominating me for the position of Chief of Police for the New Haven Police Department. Mayor Eliker continues to be extremely supportive of not only myself, but the entire agency. And I would like to thank him for placing his trust in me to lead the best law enforcement agency in the country at this time. Thank you, Mayor Eliker. This is truly a dream come true and a privilege to even be considered for permanent appointment. Thank you to all the members of the New Haven community here today, the clergy, the Board of Police Commissioners, Madam Chair Ribeiro, and the Board of Alders for their continued support of myself and the NHPD. I also want to thank the state's attorney's office and all of our partners in law enforcement, from the Connecticut Police Chiefs Association and South Central Police Chiefs, for all their support and guidance in these last few months. It truly will go unforgotten, and I appreciate all of you very much so. I am happy to report that tremendous progress has been made these past 3 months, despite some of our challenges, and that the morale of the police department at this time remains high. I would like to recognize Assistant Chiefs Etienne and Bagtana and all the men and women of the New Haven Police Department here today and out on the street for their continued hard work, professionalism, and resilience. Your dedication does not go unnoticed, and your achievements do not go unappreciated. We see you, and we appreciate you. Thank you. That being said, I, along with many others, recognize there's much more work to be done to not only build stronger bonds of trust with the community and the police department, but to work together collaboratively to reduce crime and the fear of crime. I look forward to moving forward in the process and working with the Board of Alders in the future. And in closing, I just wanted to acknowledge that this is a tremendous honor, one that I do not take lightly, but I would not be here without everyone in this room and the community with their support and the mayor's support. I know this will not be easy, but I look forward to the hard work ahead and continuing the continued approach to community policing through collaborative efforts that we are well known for, and continuing to reduce violent crime, working hand in hand with our community. Thank you, Mayor Eliker, and thank you everyone for being here to support. Thank you.
All right. Before we adjourn, do folks have any questions from the press?
Acting Chief Zannelli, if you're confirmed by the Board of Alders, what's at the top of your priority list? What do you hope to accomplish if you're confirmed?
Sure. So if I am confirmed, some of the things I want to do are go back to some of the traditional community policing efforts that I think the community wants, such as either bicycle beats or walking beats, but also incorporate and explore other options to be innovative moving into 2026. You know, working with the Board of Ed, working with YARD, the Youth and Rec Division, Clifford Beers, Yale Child Studies, all of our partners, to expand the SRO program perhaps. Look at some technological options, maybe drone first responder, to kind of look at what that could do for us in our city to reduce call volume, to keep folks safe.
And what do you see as the biggest challenges facing?
So one of the biggest challenges right now continues to be diminishing some of the youth violence at this time.
I believe the police chief has to live in New Haven. Do you live in New Haven now? Or?
I do not currently, but I'm prepared to fulfill any requirement that is set upon me.
Any other questions? Back to Tom.
Two more about first Compass. So the city launched this non-cop crisis response team a couple years ago. What do you think of how that program's working, and would you advocate for any changes to the program, or what would make it work better?
I think we work hand in glove with Compass Team. I think it's a wonderful resource to have. You know, one of the things that we'd like to see expanded on is to work with juveniles, those that have been exposed to trauma or encouraging or enduring a crisis. Perhaps there's a setting there that we could expand the capabilities of Compass.
couple quick things to add, and you're welcome to ask more questions. But so first of all, I think the chief's commitment to expanding work on youth is already happening. I think you've reported and other folks have reported on an additional SRO that's going into middle schools, and that's happened in the last month, that new policy. So I think he's already doing this work under his acting chief role to think differently about how we engage youth, because we're seeing younger youth engaging in violence. The second thing, not specifically related to the chief, but my administration will be communicating to the Board of Alders in the near future an option to waive the residency requirement, because this is an issue that's come up, as you know, in charter as a question, charter revision as a question, an issue that consistently comes up that makes it more difficult for us to hire people. So one is just to add that in the response to your question about residency, that we are interested in the Alders exploring the opportunity with us about the possibility of waivers for department heads, because there's currently this residency requirement that sometimes makes it prohibitively difficult to hire the right people. You had another question?
Yeah, my last one is about immigration enforcement. I know New Haven limits cooperation between the police department and federal immigration agents. Obviously, one of the most controversial policing programs around the country right now is the Trump administration's approach to immigration enforcement. I wonder what you think of the federal government's current crackdown on immigrants, and how you think the New Haven Police Department should be interacting with ICE.
So I think we're well ahead of the curve with our policies in place at this time. We don't care about somebody's documentation status. We care if you commit a crime or not. So if you commit a crime, you're still going to be arrested the same way as if you were documented or undocumented. If you commit a crime, you'll be held accountable for that. You'll be treated professionally and respectfully. But the status of someone doesn't matter to the New Haven Police Department.
Chief Zannelli, obviously you talked about the morale within the department. How, in your role moving forward, do you plan to make sure that the morale stays high with everyone who is at New Haven?
Absolutely. So I think a couple of things are we have to continue our recruitment efforts, right? New Haven police officers, we're one of the busiest, if not the busiest city in the state of Connecticut based on call volume, right? So I think one of our initiatives is to continue hiring the best qualified applicants on a consistent basis so our folks aren't burnt out or required to work against their will. We want our folks to work overtime, but when they want to, right? So a better staffed agency, I think, would keep the morale high. And I think the other piece is we got to continue to promote, right, qualified folks within homegrown folks, with a focus on diversity, but also qualified candidates. So I think those are the two biggest things that would help morale moving forward.
I guess on immigration, I mean, there was talk about, we only care if you commit a crime or not. Will there be, like the Trust Act exists, will the department be working with the federal government on immigration enforcement?
We don't work with ICE, just like they wouldn't come and take our car accident or our shooting investigation. We don't do their work when it comes to that.
Also, there was a talk about return to community policing. I believe one of the core tenets of that is having police officers who are in the community, live in the community. I don't know if either you, Chief Zannelli, or Mayor, you could talk to, is it important for the police officers in the community to reside in the city?
I mean, I could answer that myself and then pass it to the mayor. I think that most importantly, it's the relationship and the respect that one have for each other, that the community knows their police officer, whether they live in the community or not. But I think that it's the relationship building that you create over time is the most important fact. So the community has to know their police officer. So you could have someone that lives in the community that never engages with the community, and that's defeating the purpose. We encourage it, but it's not the end-all, be-all, in my opinion.
I mean, look, we want to hire as many people from the community as possible, and I know Sergeant Finch, who I saw earlier, has been working very, very hard to recruit as many people from the community. I've knocked on doors with many other folks from the police department to get the word out there. We want to hire people from the community. We also, in recent years, have had a lot of vacancies in the department, and we need to be practical about our ability to hire as many people that are, most importantly, committed to community policing. And that doesn't necessarily always mean the person actually lives with a New Haven zip code, but it's someone that's deeply committed to our ethic about community policing, and that's going to be our priority. All right. Thank you, everybody, and congrats, Chief.
Thank you.